Hey you guys, it's Jen at Jen's Haunts, and it looks like I've got this project, in hand. I still need to decorate the inside, but I am looking for ideas of what you guys would think is cool. My husband suggested putting the talking skeleton heads in here, and that would be cool, but I will have to do some kind of chicken wire on the front, so he doesn't want the kids sticking their fingers in the mouth, and I understand that. So at the moment, I guess the best idea I have is talking skeletons, and these lights, I'm planning on putting those in the top. And I got those for free from Home Depot because I had a little bit of a fiasco with my skeleton horse, but I do have it, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then the lighting for this, I didn't tell you guys last video that it's going to be wired like a lamp. We're going to splice an electrical cord, and then we are just going to plug it in the back. There's the hole there. And that'll be it. It'll just be like a lamp, and that will be great for us. So I've decided to do these guys inside. I think that will be cool, and set the mood like there's something crazy happening in there. And I did do the base. I needed wood down there, and I made that work out. I almost ran out of wood, but it worked out. So here you go. I don't really seem to know how to tea stain, but I seem to be pretty good with a rag with some watered down black paint. So here's that. So let me just tell you my little rant about going to Texas and seeing Goth Gloom and, Mary and Dawn and Rolland. We arrived in front of the plane 20 minutes before it took off, and they'd already closed the doors, and I think it's federal law, once the doors are closed, they can't reopen them and let you in. So looking at Yelp, I guess this is a scammy thing. They do it all the time. They close the doors in between 30 to 45 minutes before they fly, and this is Virgin America. So we checked our bags at the front, and we checked in online. So technically we were there. So we get there 20 minutes before takeoff, and they won't let us on. So we could have taken an evening flight. We would have been in the airport all day with a 2-year-old and paid more money, and we would have been on standby because they gave away our seats to the other people that didn't show up a full hour before their flight. So that's what happened, you guys. I won't have any videos from Goth Gloom. I'm so sorry. I was really disappointed. So enough of that. I needed to tell you guys that I think that I accidentally figured out how to make dry lock, and it's cheap. So let me show you that next. Okay, you guys, so you know that I wanted to use this driveway sealant because, I don't know, it's like $17 in California. And California is pretty expensive. So this is a driveway sealant, and I just wanted to add some color to it and lighten it up a little bit so that I could work with it, putting something on there. So I started adding the driveway sealant to this can of paint, and I had about 75% of this can, and it was great to start with, but it was way too light. So I started adding the driveway sealant, and I started getting this awesome paste. So then it was still too light, so I continued to add the darker color, and it turned into that. So it's in between like Monster Mud and Dry Lock. It's kind of in between. I've seen paint sell for $10 a can, you guys. And then if this is under 20, and it took me 4 of these little buckets to do this whole thing. Cheap, cheap, cheap. What is Dry Lock in California? $40. Done. And then I'll show you a Monster Mud project. It's the same texture. Hang on. Okay, so this is Monster Mud. Not mixed well, obviously. But it's the same stuff. and it's very inexpensive. So there you go, you guys. Could save you some money. Okay, you guys, so here's my horse. You all have seen this. I just had some trouble getting it. It was lost, then it arrived without a head, and then I reordered the head, but it was never ordered. So I ordered a new one, and then it finally showed up. But the good news is I received $50 in gift cards. So I got the lighting for my pillars, and I got these yellow lights, which for 100 lights, it was maybe $3.50. That was cheaper than Michael's. Michael's was super expensive. They're smoking. And then, you know, the dollar store is cheap, but it's a small strand. So for 100 lights, you know, $3.50. That's awesome. This is my Halloween tree. You know, I have Halloween art up all year. That's kind of funny. It's my house though, right? So here's my tree, and I didn't buy any animatronics today at Spirits, but I did go by and have a look, and I got this cute little dress. I liked it and I brought it home. So let me show you a couple more things, and that'll be it, you guys. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out how to manipulate the situation of Christmas to turn it into Halloween. And so I grabbed this mask today at Spirits, which ended up to be free because I had 20% off. And this looked easier than doing paper mache. And I can do a paper mache mold and then stick this on there. And I can do a PVC body. You guys know. But this looks a lot easier than making the whole face. So I grabbed that guy too. Okay, you guys, so I've started my living room decorations, and since I made these pillars this year, you know, I did them out of the paper mache and insulation foam. You guys, my videos are up if you want to make these. So I decided to go all out this year, and I did pick up a couple pictures from Kirkland's. That first one was a gift. I don't know where that was from, but this one was from Kirkland's, and so was this one that I just think is so adorable. So I blame this all on Pinterest. I bought these jars at Michael when they were 60% off, and I knew that this was exactly what I was after. And then I got the candy at the dollar store. So that worked out really good. And the feather boa, I found that at Beverly's. And the woman thought she wasn't going to give me a discount, but I worked her over and got 40% off. So that was good. Michael's totally gives discounts, you know. So here's this, and here's my pillar. I decided to decorate the inside of my fireplace this year. I live in Northern California, and it does get kind of cool, but, you know, November, December, so this will be perfect. It'll be super scary. And I got those candles I told you guys at the dollar store. They're awesome, and I just gave them a bit of paint and made them look a little drippy. And they look really good. I'm very happy. So, and you guys know that my my topiaries, the back of it is harvest. So when it comes time, I'll just turn it around for Thanksgiving. You guys know that I had a little pumpkin frenzy. I made 5 of these this year. And that is on my page too. So let me show you one other thing. And I think that that will be it, you guys. Okay, so I wanted to tell you that I gave my candles from Michael's a bit of paint. I just really couldn't make out the details. So I think they look much better now. It was just too much black on black. So, okay, one other thing. So at the beginning of the season, you guys know that Evelyn and I did a little garden. So this is our Cinderella pumpkin. We only got one, and that's okay. It's a beauty. So I Googled on how to take care of it, and when it was ripe. It is ripe. It's ready to be picked. I'm going to have to submerge it in some water and like a cap of bleach to make sure that anything that would make it rot is off of it. But other than that, I think it's good to go. So, okay, you guys, that's it for now. I hope you're having a great haunt build season, and I hope it's almost over for you. other than decorating the inside of my pillars. Oh, I've got repairs. Crap. I don't like remaking something I already made. But on Halloween day, when I get all those kids smiling and tripping up my driveway, it'll all be worth it. Have a great rest of your week, you guys.